Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Heather, and today we're diving into some awesome brick fireplace ideas for small spaces. Get ready to explore some creative and practical designs that can transform your cozy nook. Let's jump right in. I love this cozy living space with its tall brick fireplace as the focal point. The use of warm, earthy tones in the seating and rug adds a welcoming vibe that complements the brickwork beautifully. I appreciate the mix of textures like the smooth leather sofas and the plush rugs, which create a balanced, inviting environment. The placement of the mirror above the fireplace helps reflect light and makes the room feel larger. To enhance this space, I might add a few more vibrant throw pillows for contrast and some layered lighting to create depth and ambiance in the evenings. The brick fireplace is perfect, but a mantle refresh with lighter wood could modernize the look. I'm really drawn to the bold black brick fireplace in this room. It's a striking contrast against the natural wood elements and white walls. The dark color grounds the space, giving it a modern and sophisticated touch. The built-in shelving next to the fireplace provides functional storage and displays space without overwhelming the room. I love how the large windows let in plenty of natural light, making the space feel airy despite the darker fireplace. To enhance this setup, I'd consider adding a few more plants or pops of color to balance the black and soften the overall look. A sleek, low-profile rug would tie the space together nicely and add warmth to the wooden floors. I love the charm of this whitewashed brick fireplace. It brings a cozy, cottage-like feel to the room. The muted tones of the brick blend well with the soft gray walls, creating a calm and inviting atmosphere. The mantel is tastefully styled with simple decor, which doesn't distract from the fireplace's character. I'm a fan of the plaid armchair and textured poof. They add a touch of pattern and comfort. To make this space even better, I'd introduce a pop of color with a bold throw pillow or a small plant to add some life. The brick fireplace is lovely, but extending the shiplap from the wall above down to the mantel could provide a more cohesive look. This living room is a beautiful mix of modern and rustic styles. I love how the red brick fireplace adds warmth and character against the crisp white walls. The round mirror above the mantel creates a focal point that balances the space nicely. The leather sofa and natural wood elements provide texture and coziness, making the room feel inviting. The light, airy curtains and ample greenery keep the space fresh and lively. To enhance this room, I'd consider adding a few more colorful accents like a bold throw blanket or cushions to create a bit more visual interest. The brick fireplace is charming, but I'd experiment with a darker grout to make the bricks pop even more. I love the simplicity and elegance of this space. The whitewashed brick fireplace blends seamlessly with the neutral tones of the room, creating a serene and calming atmosphere. The round mirror above the mantel is a great choice, reflecting light and adding depth to the space. I appreciate the clean lines and minimalistic decor, which keeps the focus on the fireplace. The tufted stools in front are a smart, multifunctional addition. They serve as both seating and a cozy spot to warm up by the fire. To enhance this room, I'd consider adding a pop of color with a vibrant pillow or a unique piece of art to bring a bit more personality and warmth to the neutral palette. I'm loving the contrast between the textured stone fireplace and the sleek shiplap walls. The stone adds a rustic, earthy feel that makes the space warm and inviting. The tall windows on either side bring in ample natural light, enhancing the airy vibe of the room. The decorative elements on the mantel, like the pampas grass and the thankful sign, add a personal touch without cluttering the space. I would suggest replacing the striped bench with a more neutral colored one to maintain the room's calm and cohesive look. The stone fireplace is already a stunning focal point, but I might consider adding a few more plants to bring in some fresh, natural elements. I appreciate the sleek, modern aesthetic of this space. The whitewashed brick fireplace provides a subtle texture that enhances the room's clean lines without overpowering it. The dark wooden mantel contrasts nicely with the light brick, adding a touch of warmth and elegance. I like the minimal decor choices on the mantel, simple yet effective, keeping the focus on the fireplace. The black bench in front is a smart addition for functionality, but I might swap it out for a softer fabric or a lighter color to maintain a brighter feel. To make the space even better, I'd add a bold piece of artwork above the mantel to introduce some color and create a more dynamic focal point. I love the rustic charm of this white brick fireplace. It gives the room a cozy farmhouse feel. The thick, natural wood mantel adds warmth and character, perfectly complementing the textured brick. The decor on the mantel, like the vintage mirror and dried flowers, adds an earthy and personal touch, enhancing the space's inviting vibe. I appreciate the use of the black fireplace screen. It adds contrast and a bit of elegance. To improve this setup, I'd consider decluttering the area around the fireplace slightly to keep the focus on its beautiful structure. Adding a colorful rug or a few more vibrant accents could also brighten up the space and make it feel more lively. I'm really impressed with how this white brick fireplace creates a stunning centerpiece in the room. The vertical design draws the eye upward, highlighting the beautiful wooden beams on the ceiling. The dark built-in bookshelves on either side provide a striking contrast to the bright fireplace, adding depth and a sense of coziness. I love the artwork above the mantel. It's perfectly sized and adds a subtle pop of color. The rustic wooden mantel complements the ceiling beams, tying the room's elements together nicely. To enhance this space, I'd add a few more decorative items to the shelves to create a balanced look. A splash of greenery would also bring a fresh, lively feel to the otherwise neutral palette. I adore this two-sided stone fireplace. It's both a functional divider and a beautiful focal point for the space. The light stonework adds texture and a modern touch, while the wooden mantel adds warmth and complements the flooring. The open glass design of the fireplace allows a cozy view from both sides, enhancing the open concept feel of the home. I love the subtle decor choices, like the framed mirror and candles, which keep the space feeling light and airy. To elevate this look, I'd add a small, colorful rug in front to define the area a bit more. A few more green plants would also bring some life and contrast against the neutral stone. I love the rustic charm of this red brick fireplace. It brings a classic, cozy feel to the room. The arched brickwork above the fireplace adds a beautiful architectural detail that draws the eye. I like how the warm tones of the brick complement the wooden ceiling beams, creating a harmonious look throughout the space. The simple decor, like the brass vases and greenery, adds a touch of elegance without overwhelming the design. To enhance this setup, I'd consider adding a soft, textured rug in front to make the area feel even cozier. A few more decorative pieces, like candles or a small sculpture, could also add some personality to the mantel without detracting from the fireplace's rustic appeal. I'm captivated by the exposed brick fireplace. It exudes a historic and rustic charm that makes the room feel warm and inviting. The dark wood mantel and built-in cabinets add a rich, classic touch that complements the rugged texture of the brick. I love the mix of decor on the mantel. Candles, greenery, and the round mirror add height and reflect light, balancing the room beautifully. The tufted ottoman in front of the fireplace serves as both a coffee table and extra seating, which is functional and stylish. To enhance this space, I'd introduce a colorful rug to add warmth underfoot and create more visual contrast against the brick and wood tones, tying the room together. I love the combination of modern and rustic elements in this room. The brick fireplace brings a warm, earthy touch, contrasting beautifully with the crisp shiplap above. The wooden mantel adds a natural feel, grounding the space and providing a perfect spot for simple, elegant decor. The high ceiling with exposed beams and the large chandelier create a grand, open atmosphere that feels both cozy and spacious. I appreciate how the TV is seamlessly integrated into the design without overwhelming the fireplace. To enhance this space, I might add a few more colorful accessories on the sideboard to balance the neutral palette and add a touch of personality. A patterned rug could also bring more warmth and texture to the floor area. I love how this space combines a coastal vibe with a cozy ambiance. The gray-washed brick fireplace provides a subtle, neutral backdrop that complements the shiplap wall above, creating a clean and cohesive look. The mantel is beautifully styled with a mix of pumpkins and nautical-themed decor, adding a seasonal touch while maintaining the room's light, airy feel. The pops of blue, especially the vase and the framed artwork, bring a refreshing contrast to the neutral tones. To enhance this space, I'd add a few more textured elements like a woven basket or a chunky knit throw to introduce warmth and depth. The fireplace is charming, but I'd consider adding a log holder for a more functional and rustic feel. I'm really impressed by the fresh, clean look of this space. The white brick fireplace serves as a bright focal point, making the room feel open and airy. The wooden mantel adds a touch of warmth, balancing the cooler tones from the white brick and gray walls. I love the symmetry with the greenery and round mirror above the mantel. It adds a pleasing visual balance. The patterned curtains bring in a fun, geometric element, enhancing the room's contemporary style. To make this space even cozier, I'd add a textured rug in front of the fireplace. A few more throw pillows in varying patterns could also introduce some additional comfort and style to the seating area. Thanks for joining me as we explored these fantastic brick fireplace ideas for small spaces. I hope you found some inspiration for your own home. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more design tips and ideas. See you in the next video.